Another press brake loaded up at the shop in Texas, getting ready to head out to the neighboring state of Arkansas. I've been online friends and talking to Chris Woods over here in Arkansas for, probably a year or 2 years about getting him a press brake, and finally the time came, and he just got through doing an expansion on his shop. You can see we're kind of into the new area in the back part of it there, and so it was good to get a chance to see him and his shop just on a beautiful piece of property in some rolling hills in Arkansas. And his shop is kind of sitting up on a hill, and you see the telehandler kind of coming in up a hill there and lifting it up, and then I'm going to pull the trailer out from under it and then go ahead and get it down on the ground and get it over into position. So this is an 8-foot, 120-ton 2-axis brake, NC style, with the Cybelic CT8 controller. Very nice controller for this style brake. If you're looking around at the Bailey and the Tommy Industrial and all those ones that have the Edson E21 controller, let me just tell you, and I don't care if you buy one from me or not, I would just look to get a machine that's got a nicer controller than the E21. There are a handful of guys out there that use them and use them well, but I would say more often than not, people that get those brakes end up struggling big time, and they end up in a corner somewhere. So this 8-foot, 120-ton brake weighs right around 11,000 pounds, and that's a 12K telehandler, and it didn't have any problem with it. I don't know the ratings on those telehandlers, but it seems like they can always lift more than they're rated for with the boom all the way in. So maybe the rating is 24 inches out or something like that. But getting it down on some cribbing or dunnage, and first getting the forks out, and then going to come around from the side and lift each side up and get the 4x4 out of it. He had enough ceiling height there. We probably could have rigged this one from the top, but getting up there and rigging it in chains and this and that, this is about as easy way to do it here. So from a rigging and unloading standpoint, this one went about as smooth as any of them I've been involved with. Pretty straightforward, pretty quick, pretty easy. But we got a chance to get Chris to a little test of the reflexes right here on the final letdown. Let's see. Let's take a look and see if Chris is quick on the reflexes or if he's cool and calm. Check this thing out. This is actually what they've been using to bend stuff with, and it's a shop-made press of some kind with swag off-road dies and Harbor Freight jacks in it. They didn't build it. I think he might have picked it up in a trade or at an auction or something like that. But here we are. We got the machine running, and the guys all gathered around, just doing some training, letting each one of them, take a turn at running the controller, setting up some bends, fine-tuning it, and, all the things involved in getting a new machine set up. Just watch your fingers on that back gauge and the tooling, man. Ready?
How much under? What do you think? Like a cutworm does.
Oh, it's better?
So, what's the correction on that? I'll say, do you want to try to keep grading like that? We need to be. Okay, ready? This is a 45. Ready? You gotta figure out 45. Wish you had that song playing.
You saw a little panning around the shop there of Chris's place in Arkansas. Really neat shop, some nice equipment, and a great bunch of guys there working with him. And we had some fun giving them this assignment here at the end to see if they've retained what I showed them, and the guys did a great job on it. So that'll wrap up this video. Any questions, send me an email to the email address on the screen, and we'll see you on the next one. Oh, good job.